Hey guys, what is up? It's me, Xenogre, back here again with a video. I've been gone for a couple of months, but now I think I have found the perfect content that I can work on today, and it is all about the 2.3 runes dev diary. Basically, that's just it. So it's currently 3 a.m., 3:10 a.m. in the morning, and this just got released, I think, a little while ago. Let me check. Yep, 30 minutes ago. So this was released 30 minutes ago. So I'm creating content on it at 3 a.m. I was just playing NBA 2K21, and now I'm here. So dev runes in patch 2.23. So this is by Mike Breeze. Hey there, Mike Rogue Full Breeze here, ready to chat about the upcoming 2.3 rune update. In our last post, we mentioned that we are going to be updating Wild Rift runes so that each rune has clear strength and weaknesses. So I am actually going in this blind, and I have no particular idea on what's going to be the changes to this the runes. So, but only I know is that it's gonna be the kleptomancy, and Aerie is gonna be changed. So, yeah, let's talk about it. So reading the runes before we end, we don't know what cares. So they're just reforming the runes. So Keystone runes, Kleptomancy being replaced by Face Rush. So Face Rush in PC, you already know it. You hit 3 times, you get movement speed. But I don't know if this is the current version of Face Rush or the old version of Face Rush, because Face Rush in League of Legends PC right now is really, really bad right now. So I mean, it's still better than Kleptomancy, because Kleptomancy was the worst rune in League of Legends PC. So Face Rush giving you a burst of movement run so every third hit. So if you're a Galio, you keep in pace with your target. So if you hit and run or in Soul gameplay, this rune is for you. Basically, it's not only for Galio or not even for Aurelion Soul. It can be used for Oriana and stuff. So remove. I just read it again. So they just removed Kleptomancy, replaced it with Face Rush. So Kleptomancy has here they actually gave it. Kleptomancy has the worst pick rate in runes, having 0.5%. That's not even 100 people. So yeah, it's such a bad rune. So I love this. They replaced Face Rush. So that's gonna open up a lot of mid laners. Gonna boost up a lot of mid laners. Not only mid laners, even Graves is gonna benefit from this a lot. So there's that. So Font of Life rework Team Heal. Before patch 2.3, impairing the movement of an enemy champion marks them. Allies who attack marked champions heal over time. After 2.3, hitting an enemy champion with an attack or ability marks them. When you or your ally attack damages marked champions, heals those allies and yourself. Each ally can trigger this healing once per champion. So it's basically not CC anymore. You can just hit anybody with an all attack or an ability, and it'll give you heal. So I think this is gonna be a better version, because the only champion that comes to mind that actually uses Font of Life currently in patch 2.2 C is Braum. So if they're just gonna make it anybody that marks it, enchanters can use this, mid laners can use this, range champions can use this actually, melee champions can use it. So basically, it's a good rune choice now, because back then it was just bad, really bad. You needed CC. So yeah, here's what they wrote. As it exists today, Font of Life is too narrow to be worth taking. We're expanding the ways from there. So basically, you're just gonna making a better option. But I think this is gonna be a good option for those supports and channel supports, just not going Aerie. So you can see Janna using Font of Life now. Janna, Lulu, Nami, Soraka. Soraka is gonna actually have a good is gonna benefit from this, because it's basically just gonna give her free usage of her second, because it heals her as well. So it's really gonna be nice. It's gonna be really nice for Soraka as well. Domination. These runes are aimed at increase. You'll see some balance tweaks. So it's gonna be in 2.3A, 2.3C. They're gonna just release it there. So nothing really changed there. Resolve runes. So they're changing Backbone to Bone Plating, Regeneration to Second Wind, and Spirit Walker to Adaptive Carapace. So this one is new. I actually don't know this one. So let's just read. Backbone replaced by Bone Plating. Backbone. Gain bonus armor or magic resist based on whatever stat you have less of. And that was really bad. Of course, it was one of the worst Green Rune, Resolve Rune. It was one of the worst Resolve runes in Wild Rift currently, so they changed it with Bone Bleeding, which is after taking damage from champion, the next three champion abilities or eight attacks against you deal reduced damage. Now this is good for especially those who are against poke type of champions. So this is gonna really benefit those in the top lane and even in the support. So those three abilities will be reduced significantly, so you won't heal that much. Especially mid lane assassins or mid lane melees, they're gonna have a really good time now. Gonna have a nice time. So with reduced damage income, especially versus those poke type of champions. So I think this is a good rune. It's gonna be contesting. It might contest. Oh god. It actually all of these are in the resolve rune, so it's gonna contest between second wind, bold play. So it opens up a lot of options right now. So regeneration replaced by second wind. Regeneration was the mana or health, whichever is lower. It will regen. Second wind gain increased health regeneration after taking attack damage from an enemy champion. Regenerate a portion of your increasing health. This effect is doubled for many champions. Now, yeah, regeneration didn't actually feel like it was a resolve rune. It was more of a mid lane because if you use Seraphine or somebody like any champion that really needed mana, you would go regeneration. So basically that was it. So this is gonna highly benefit those top laners. A lot of top laners, especially Rennick. No, not Rennick. Rennick is a bad champion. Garen and Darius is gonna benefit from this because they are basically the best top laners currently in game, and I think a lot also in the mid lane as well. Camille, Fiora, some champs from the mid lane, but this is gonna hit hard to some mid lane mages like Seraphine, Ziggs, who really require a lot of mana early game. So this is gonna be really bad for them. So that's gonna be sad for them. So this is just more targeted on those who actually use the regeneration. You should use regeneration or second wind right now. So more or less they're just gonna move it up top lane. Spirit Walker replaced by adaptive Carapace. Brawlin? What's that? So Spirit Walker was max health and slow resist. Of course, nobody took this rune because there was the Hunter Titan, which actually gave you tenacity as well, and max health. So it's basically the same thing, but you have to work for it. Spirit Walker was just automatically there after 2 or 3 minutes. I don't know. And then we check Carapace. Gain bonus max health. Also gain defense when below 50 health. So it basically is a conditioning on, but it has a condition. Am I right? Attractive character. This rune keeps the bonus health, but shift the power out of slow resistance and into some last minute defense. So it's a last minute defense. So it's basically a gargoyle stone plate, but you don't have to turn it on, I guess. Maybe. That's how it works. It's gonna be interesting, but still, it would be just better to take Hunter Titan versus this one, or even second wind, because I don't see anybody actually gaining from. Maybe Tryndamere could use it because he likes to go half health most of the time. Doctor Mundo, but it's actually still a bad rune. Nobody's gonna take this, I think. Yeah, it's a much more worse rune now, rather, right now, because it's still the same, but instead of slow resistance forever, you get a increased defense. Maybe if they provided some statistics for this, maybe I could actually do something with it. But it doesn't give any statistics to it, so it's a really bad rune yet. All right, conditioning buffed. So conditioning has been buffed by how much? All right. So after 5 minutes, you get 8 bonus armor and magic resist in before 2.3. Now after 2.3, you gain 8 bonus armor and magic resist after 5 minutes of game time. Every 2 minutes after this gain, wait, what? You gain 2? So it's just stacking. So at minute wait, what? So you gain free cloth armor after 9 minutes. This is actually good. It might actually work for those tankies. Or easy or non-tanks even. Wow. What is Riot Games thinking about here? So this is now rivaling against Hunter. Hunter Titan right now. That's huge. That's actually huge. This is gonna be rivaling Hunter Titan in second win right now. So I think conditioning is gonna be good for those tanky champions, or even those who aren't even tanky champions that don't build armor or magic resist. So this is gonna help them into the late game. Yeah, I think I can see a lot of ADCs using this, junglers, mid laners. They might actually use this. This is such a huge rune. I mean, minor rune, but it's huge either way. Jeez, what's right thinking? Because you gain a cloth armor for free and a null cloak for free as well at minute 9 or minute something, minute 12 maybe minute 11 rather. So it's huge. It's actually gonna be really strong right now. So I have no more comments now. Let's see how it's gonna shift them out. It's gonna be a contender versus Hunter Titan in terms of picking a resolve rune. So let's see what's gonna happen. So inspiration rune. So they're actually gonna nerfing Mastermind, which is what I said is the best rune, current best rune in inspiration right now for every role, not just jungler. So before 2.3 deal 10% bonus true damage to epic monsters, you gain 100 gold and 500 XP. So now after 2.3 you still deal 10% bonus true damage to epic monsters and 10% bonus damage adaptive to turrets. So it's basically not much of a pushing rune, but you earn to 120 gold upon taking assist or taking objectives. So they just blatantly removed the experience gain. So I mean, it's a bad rune now. Essentially, it's really bad rune now, because why you get Mastermind is because of that 500 XP. So basically, if you just auto a dragon once as an ADC and you have this rune, you're gaining a full wave of XP, 500 XP. So basically, that's it. They're removing that and just giving you extra 20 gold, I guess. But versus the honey fruit, I think it's still kind of better. But they're gonna be buffing sweet tooth. I'm gonna read that later. But let me read it. Let me read it first so I can weigh in which is still the better rune. So before 2.3 increases honey fruit a healing effect, each fruit also provides gold. So that's honey fruit. They take this in pro scene. A lot of pros actually use this for some godforsaken reason over Mastermind, although Mastermind is the best rune. Now after 2.3 honey fruit's healing effect, each fruit also provides bonus gold when you or a nearby ally eat the fruit. So it's basically not just you. So my question is right now, does the gold split between the two champions, or does it still, or do you get like the full 20? That's the question. Do you still get the full 2020? Because if you still get the full 20 and you do have a dragon, but still I think Mastermind's still worth it, because you get each member gets like what, 2 4 6 60 gold, right? But if you actually do dragon, and all 5 of you get an assist in dragon, you get 120 gold. So I think sweet tooth is still not good. It's basically just a sustain item at this point, a sustain rune for lane at this point, and Mastermind is still a better rune. So yeah, basically that's it. So running wild, we will be monitoring these runes. Treader, I don't want to be guns blazing. So basically, it's some are broken, some are not. So that's about it. So I'm gonna do a recap. Kleptomancy to face rush really good, because Kleptomancy is a bad rune and we actually need some other runes for mages and other champions that actually can utilize face rush. Font of Life, it's a better option now, but I still will go Airy either way, or Aftershock versus this one if I'm attacked. But it's actually a good option now because it for other mage supports like Soraka, enchanters, like Soraka, Nami, and upcoming Karma maybe. Braum, Alistar can use this now. Rakan can actually use this, so it's good. Domination runes, there's nothing actually there. Resolve runes, bone plating is good. Second wind is gonna be bad. It's gonna be good for top laners versus mid laners. Removing regeneration is gonna shift the rune meta in the mid lane. Adapted Carapace is still a bad rune either way. Conditioning is gonna be a good rune. It's gonna be contesting Titan, Hunter Titan, and Spirit. Second wind. So you have to choose between the three now. Inspiration rune, Mastermind is still a good rune. You just lose the XP, but it's still a better rune than the buffed honey sweet tooth thingy. So no skins today, but yeah, that's it. So it's 3:26 a.m. I hope you guys watched like the video. So yeah, that's me, TFX Xenogre, and I'm out. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.